I can't sleep. Fuck feelings. Head versus heart. Maybe I'll make the poison strong enough to kill this time. Sleeping with the fishes. Tonight, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be anywhere. I want to be far away from these feelings. It's 4:03 in the morning. I've turned out my lights. I'm just laying here. I don't really know what's going on. My pulse is rapid. I'm trying to calm myself down, but it's not helping. I'm nervous. I don't like where I am in life right now. I feel distant from everything, and that's probably my fault. In fact, it is my fault. I don't know. I push everyone away. I push everything away. I don't care. I don't want to care. But deep down, under all the layers I've built up, under all the walls I've built up, there's fear and there's care. I care so much about so many things, and that's not fair. I don't want to care so much. I don't. I really, really, really don't. Caring hurts. It's draining. Sometimes it feels wasted when you care for people or things or ideas or whatever you care for, and it's shot down like a arrow to the bullseye, shot like the whiskey in my glass, shot in the dark, shot heard around the world. It's 4:05 in the morning, and I'm rambling, talking about things I don't understand. Incessant talking. I wonder how long I can just talk, just spill my thoughts out. I used to be afraid of the dark. When I was little, I had to have a nightlight. I had to have some sort of light source in my room because the darkness scared me. I never knew what was in the dark. When I was younger, I never knew who was hiding in the darkness. Now, I'm not so afraid of the dark. I like it when my room is dark. Typically, I can't fall asleep if it's light outside, because it's too much. It reminds me that there's a whole world out there that I'm not part of anymore. It reminds me that I'm stuck where I am. It reminds me that normal people are living normal lives and they're not socially anxious and they're not scared of interaction with people. There's people out there that go out in the world every single day and they don't fear. They don't fear people. They may fear other things like getting hit by a car or losing their job or becoming bankrupt or getting in a car wreck. But they don't fear people. They can go to the supermarket and they can shop. They can walk into a Walmart or a Target or something and just not even worry about anybody. They can go to the register and they can pay for their items without worrying about the person behind the counter, without worrying about speaking to them. It's uncomfortable. It's hard. I get really, really anxious when I have to do that, when I have to talk. I know I shouldn't, and I didn't used to, but something happened. I don't even know what happened, but it clicked. Digs in the back of my skull with razor-sharp talons. Claws at the inside of my brain, trying to shake me, trying to knock me off my feet. It rips the lining of my stomach. It makes my pulse quicken, freezes my veins, chills my blood. Fear. Fear is a scary thing. I'm afraid of fear. I can admit that. I can openly say that I'm afraid of fear. Fear is something that I dread. I don't want to feel it. Fear to me is probably the worst emotion ever. Because you can't just escape it. With anger, you can get angry and you can hit things, you can break through a wall, shatter sheetrock, bust your knuckles, and then anger is gone. You've calmed down. But fear is something different. You can't escape fear. Fear is always at the back of your mind. Fear is always there. Fear is that creature sitting in the corner, waiting for you to be at your weakest moment. Fear is what is in the dark. Fear is a captor. It kidnaps your mind, it kidnaps your thoughts, it takes every single thing that you distract yourself with and removes it. Fear is awful. Fear wants to come out on top. Fear wants to take over your brain. Fear wants to completely hypnotize you into thinking that you have nothing left and that you are never going to amount to anything. Fear is powerful. And if you let fear consume you, if you let it control you, you're done for. You cannot let fear win. But how? How do you fight something that's so strong? How do you avoid something that can completely kidnap your mind and overtake you? How? How are you supposed to get away from that? How are you supposed to fight that? Some of us are more equipped than others. Some of us have a bigger tolerance than others. But ultimately, deep down, fear can really, really mess you up. I can't sleep because fear is consuming my mind.